we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
Hello and welcome to my garden and the dinosaurs who live there. We're on Sunday the 8th of January. It's a lovely day actually, and I have been making some further adjustments to the new chicken run, and it's coming on really well. So I thought I would give you a little tour so you can see exactly how it's looking now. Okay, so this is us looking at the southern aspect of the chicken run. Just tied the door, sort of wedged the door open so that you can, well, the girls are out meandering, most of them. That's Matilda and Hamble, who are still in the run. So, the biggest thing that we did this week, and it helped by my two brothers, which has been fantastic, is, I don't know whether you remember, but we used to have, attached to this run, we used to have the original run, and we sort of built the big run all the way around it. So we've actually removed that now, and if I just move down here, you can see that it's given us lots of space. What we've also done is we've put these sort of wooden struts across. There's a couple of them at the moment going from the side, one side of the run to the other, and they're sort of screwed on just to give the sort of bottom of the run some sort of structural integrity, if you like. And then we've also attached to those, we've attached some uprights up to the ceiling to sort of hold the ceiling up. It was a little bit saggy. So one there, and one there. And there's another two that we want to do. We want to do one down at this bit here, and also at the, just between that one and the door. But actually, it feels, and it is a really nice size of run. And yeah, I'm really pleased with it, and the girls are really pleased with it. I put a little perch between these two, and then I also put like a lean-to perch here. I made a little lean-to perch here to give them some perching space, and then I brought in some little bits of tree trunk from one of the trees that we had felled. And yeah, I've got my bunting up. I think I had my bunting up last time. Got some bunting up, and we've got a couple of chairs in with cushions and some plastic covers in case the chickens go up and sit there. But yeah, so it's fantastic. So even if the weather's miserable, if we want to spend some time with the girls, we'll come in and we can have a little seat down here. I've also got there's a little tub there that's got some treats in and some medicines and things, and some a little tub at the back there with some food. And yeah, so that's how it's looking at the moment. Various things hanging. I've got my old Reolink cameras in, so that one there and one at the other end over there, and I didn't think they were going to work up here because they rely on wireless, but it appears that we can get wireless up here most of the time, so it's great. So we can be in the house and I can just pick up my phone and have a look and check on the girls. The coop is looking a little bit scrappy. I mean, it's nice and solid, but there's a couple of things that came off when we removed the old run. So my plan is to give this a bit of a brush down and to paint it, and I'll probably go to paint it a nice bright colour, maybe cornflower blue or something. So I'll get all that painted, but I'll wait because we do have whilst the run is great and I love it already, we do have a bit of a fundamental flaw that we're going to have to resolve in the better weather, and that is that the roof isn't slanted enough. So it's higher at this end than it is at that end, but because it's quite wide, it's 12 feet wide, the joists, if you like, that are going across the roof are actually sagging slightly, so that these are helping, but we're getting some pooling of water on the roof and it's coming in a little bit, so it's not as completely watertight as I want it. And to fix it, we're going to have to take off all of these panels and rejig the wood and so on, so it's a bit of a pain. I did it myself, well, I didn't do it all myself, but where the panelling is concerned, I should have cottoned on quicker to the fact that it wasn't going to be as acute an angle as I needed, and not did it. But I was a bit worried we were going to get into chicken lockdown and I wanted to get a roof over this run, so yeah, I carried on. Excuse me. I carried on regardless, and yeah, I'm sort of paying the price. So we will have to, in the better weather, take the roof off and put it back on again. It should just take a day to do though, and then it'll be sorted. But for the moment it's pretty much watertight. I hang a little pot here and there to capture any drips, and yeah, I'm really pleased with it. It's a really big run for the girls and they're pleased with it as well. What else have I done? Look at the girls having a good old free range out there. Digging up the dirt. So yeah, I'm cognizant of the fact that we could be quite exposed here, and we've got these roof panels up there that could blow and, you know, get caught by the wind. So what I've done is, you see there, it's webbing and it goes right over the roof, and then it's secured with screws and washers, and I've got them going across the lengthways and across the widthways to add a little bit more security where the roof's concerned. And I've also put in excuse me, I've also put in down here, let's see if you can see, oh sorry, camera just fell there. So here I've got like screw-in anchors, so I've got 2 at the moment, and then I've got pretty large screws screwing into the wood there, and then we've got sort of guy ropes holding that down, and I'm hoping that, well, I'll put them right the way along, and again that'll just help to keep the roof nice and stable, hopefully, if we do get any high winds. I'm hoping this is sort of belt and braces and I'm getting a wee bit beyond what is required, but you know, better safe than sorry. And of course we've got the plastic around. There's some little gaps there to let the wind go in and out the other side, so that we don't have just one huge sail that will be pushed and push the run if it gets really windy. But yeah, in the main we've got lots of clear tarpaulin around this to keep the rain out. So yeah. Oh, and you can't see, there's little lights around there. In night time they light up, so it's looking very pretty. So yeah, that's the run so far. As I say, we're going to have to take the roof off and put it back on again, but we can do that in the better weather. And over here you can see the remains of the run that was taken out, so we'll need to get that to the tip, maybe see if I can salvage some of that wood, and the rest we can take to the tip. So there you have it. We've got a lovely big run, seating area to keep us out of the weather. The girls got plenty of space to spread out and chill, lots of feeding stations, lots of perching, and it'll evolve, you know, there'll be other things that I'll add to make it even more interesting for the girls. But so far so good, and I'm pleased with the progress. I'd love to hear what you think, so if you want to give me any suggestions or tips, or just comments about it in the comments below the video, I would really appreciate it. For now though, I'll call a halt and I'll go and see what these girls are up to. Just a point of note actually, in Scotland at the moment the girls still aren't in lockdown due to avian flu. There have been cases of avian flu, but at the moment the Scottish Government have not made the announcement to say that we've got to lock the chickens in. So I'm letting them make the most of, particularly when it's good weather, so they're out free ranging at the moment. But even if they do get locked in, one of the reasons that I built such a big run, or to me it's a big run anyway, compared to what they used to have, is that there'll be plenty of space in here even if they do get locked down for a few months. But at the moment they're not locked down, so they're out enjoying themselves, and yeah, that's the status. So just in case you're wondering why they're not all locked in at the minute, England and Wales and Ireland do have a compulsory poultry housing order, but we don't in Scotland at the moment. That could change very, very soon. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, and if you've got any comments, please, I'd love to hear them in the comments against the video. And if you haven't already subscribed, it'd be great if you would consider subscribing, so you can keep pace with the videos that I post, and just click that subscribe button if you want to. But for now, I'll say bye bye.